Hey guys, welcome to Lorley's Plastic Kitchen. I'm Lorley, so come on in. Hey guys, welcome to Lorley's Plastic Kitchen. And today in my kitchen, I'm going to be making my Zesty lime quinoa dish. Now, it's not your ordinary quinoa dish. It's really tasty, has a lot of flavor in it, and I'll show you what you're going to be needing. Come on down. Come on with me, guys. Okay, so right here, I already pre-washed my quinoa, and this is about 3 cups of quinoa, and I used the organic whole grain quinoa. Now you can use whatever quinoa you have, but the key to making any quinoa dish is to really wash your quinoa really well. And I wash this about 2 to 3 times at least. And so this is already pre-washed. And then I also have 2 cloves of garlic, a handful of cilantro, 1 cucumber, a lime. It depends on how juicy your lime is, 1 to 2 limes. And I also have this mini grater. Now I use that as my zester for my lime, but you can use anything you have to zest it. I have my mini, look at how cute that is, my mini caldo de pollo. And you're gonna be using that or chicken stock as well. I also have right here a teaspoon of butter and a teaspoon of avocado oil, as well as some water. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of my vegetables that I'm gonna chop up, I'm gonna do it ahead of time. So I'm gonna do that right now. Now on your cucumber, you can also leave the skin on if you want. I do half and half, just depending on how you like your cucumbers, but I just do it half and half, and I leave the seeds in as well. Alrighty, now that we have everything cut up, I have everything like in the uniform style. See how it's cubed? You kind of want everything the same, but depending how you like it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also juice the lime, and here's the lime zest of the 1 lime. But you wanna make sure you get the juice as well. But right now, I'm gonna take my oil and my butter to the pan over here and my quinoa, so follow me. Okay, now that I have my pan on a medium-high heat, I'm gonna add my oil and my butter at this point. Just make sure you get all those little babies out of there. And once this melts down, you're gonna wanna take your washed quinoa. Like I said, make sure that quinoa is really washed. That's key to having a great tasting quinoa. I know, because I did it before, where I didn't wash it enough. Now I'm gonna take my quinoa and place it in the pan. Just like this. And this is a great dish as a side dish, as well as if you want to make it like a meal, a full-on meal, you can add your protein to it, which you can add some chicken or beans, whatever you like that's tasty enough. You also can add whatever oils that you like as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to take it and just let it fry and continue to fry for about 5 minutes now. Now that we added our quinoa in the pan, I'm gonna also add my 2 cloves of garlic. Now it's your choice whether your kids don't mind the garlic in there. You can mince it or garlic smash it, but I'm just adding the whole cloves like that, and you can just take it out later if you want. But see how the little quinoa is popping in there? That's how you're gonna want it, because you're gonna want to get it a little bit toasty, and that's gonna take about 5 minutes. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna continue to stir, let it be for a little bit like this. Once it cooks a little bit, then you're gonna want to stir it again, and continue that for about 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm just gonna keep on doing that. Now that my quinoa is nice and toasty, you're gonna want it to look like this. See how it has some of the brown parts on there? And it's still popping like popcorn in the pan. Now what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna take my water, and you're gonna wanna pour the water over your quinoa. And I always say about 1 inch over the quinoa, kind of like how you do rice. Now once I have my water about 1 inch over the quinoa, and after I add my lime zest and my juice of 1 lime, you're gonna wanna put a little bit of water in there as well to take all that yummy goodness out of that bowl. And also, at this point, I'm also gonna add my caldo de pollo or dried chicken bouillon. And that's about 1 teaspoon. And then I'm also gonna take some pepper, and about 1 teaspoon of pepper as well, and mix it on in, and then I'm gonna give it a taste. Okay, now I know I need some more chicken bouillon, so I added another teaspoon of chicken bouillon. And once I add that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give that a taste again, just to make sure the saltiness is at your preference. And like I always tell you guys, adjust it to your flavor and what your family likes, and that's perfect for me. So I put 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon, about 1 teaspoon of pepper, and all of your lime zest and your garlic going on in this pan. Now we're just gonna simmer it till the water goes down, and once it's at the point to where I'm gonna place a lid on it, I'll show you that in a little bit. My water is almost boiled out. See how you can barely see it, but there's still some liquid a little bit. I'm gonna place my lid on it, and do not touch that lid for 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time it for 10 minutes, and then I'll show you the result once that 10 minutes is over. And don't forget, like I said, don't touch that lid. Alrighty, now it's been 10 minutes. And what I'd like to do is I like to take a fork and just fluff it up a little bit. See that? Look at how fluffy that is. That's what you want out of any of your quinoa that you make. Just like that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this quinoa, put in all of my veggies that I had cut up earlier, and just dump that baby right in there. Now at this point, if you want to take those garlics out, go ahead and do that. I won't arrest you for it, but I just leave it in there. See, they're right there. And now just toss it together. Toss all of that yummy goodness in this bowl together. So you get all those flavors in there. And if you don't want all of the extra veggies in there, you can just eat the quinoa just like that. It's just as delicious. But I'm adding all of this other stuff just to enhance, hence the word fiesta lime. Now I'm gonna put some in the bowl for me so I can try this good stuff for you guys. See that? Look at those beautiful colors. You can even have this as a cold salad. When it's hot during the summertime, it'll be refreshing. But I'm gonna have it hot. You guys, so good. You can just eat this just like this. I'm gonna take some more bites for you. Sorry. Okay, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Lorelai's Classic Kitchen, where I'll welcome you into my home. Have a very blessed day and night, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.